Good morning, everybody, and I hope your Wednesday is off to a good start for you. I hope you've had a safe and happy and successful week. There's been enough updates in the Stauffer family saga. I think it deserves an update video. I'm not like some of the other big channel YouTubers who have literally not stopped talking about the Stauffer family, including talking to neighbors, and even for some just straight out inventing things, inventing theories. I'm not going to do that. So Myka is continuing to reel from a justified bashing, obviously, that she got on social media. Her YouTube has had a scrub. Going over to her Instagram, likewise, no mentions of Huxley, a complete scrub. She's down roughly 20,000, maybe a little more down on YouTube and Instagram, but not the significant changes that you would think you would see in numbers. Stauffer Garage, on the other hand, James Stauffer's channel, has been moving along quite well. Numbers are still pretty consistent, and he actually recently put out content just 4 days ago. In doing a quick scan of some of the comments on the new video, there were some negative comments, but by far there were positive comments. I don't necessarily think that any deletion is being done of comments. I do think there's probably some keyword manipulation that is causing some comments to not show up, because it was pretty overwhelmingly positive. And like I said, the negative ones weren't overly negative. Some of the comments kind of shocked me a little bit of, hey, this is going to pass, this scandal will pass. I mean, it will in time, yes, but this is still very fresh. And some people were just throwing it away very flippantly like it's nothing. James is also starting to have some success on TikTok. His most recent video upload got nearly 50,000 views, which was significantly up from a number of his other videos. And he's going to continue to utilize this channel with nearly 157,000 followers to push out behind the scenes content and also new content. It does not appear that the Stauffer Garage brand has any new sponsors per se. Of course, we know they have lost a number of sponsors, as well as Myka losing essentially all sponsorship, including those that said that they had only been working with her on a one-off or a temporary basis anyway. We talked about this before, but the family was counting on these two channels, Stauffer Garage, and then, of course, the channel that Myka was trying to get up and going, her Cash Crush channel. And we've talked about this in a previous video. This is where Myka knew that she was going to have to live for a while. She was going to have to grow this particular brand and potentially stay away from a family channel type setting for some time, other than what she would discuss within Cash Crush. They knew there was going to be blowback. I have no doubt. It was cleverly orchestrated that they would lean on the Stauffer Garage channel and this new channel for as long as they needed to. I don't think they anticipated the news being quite so far-reaching. Every major publication in this country, in the UK, and even into Asia picked up this story and had special interest in it, not only from the aspect of it being a successful influencer, but Myka was not a huge channel. No, this was a major human interest story. The concern and care for Huxley really drove this story home for a lot of people, that you can't just throw away a precious child. And there are still parts of the Stauffer internet footprint that still show Huxley. Like, for instance, his bio is still up on the Stauffer Family Life blog, and although this hasn't been updated in quite a while, I would say it will be soon. Now, of course, the good thing of this process has been getting to a point that we now know that Huxley is at the very least safe and sound, and we hope that he's getting the love and the attention that he so desperately deserves and needs. But another good aspect of the bad is the conversations that are being had. The conversations about the horrible practice of rehoming as it comes to international adoptions, the potential for, at the most evil, for there to even possibly be human trafficking. The people that are now speaking up and saying this has got to change, rules have got to be enacted, that's a positive change. you sharing your stories of going through sometimes yourself through the adoption situation, going through foster homes, you adopting children yourself. The love that has been poured out by so many on these videos that I have done has been amazing to see. And it's made it worth it. It's made it worth it talking about this situation. The advocates for children with a disability who are saying there will be changes to the system. It's a good step. It's a positive step. And we have to be an advocate for those who can't speak for themselves. So we've now seen how the family starts to come back, and it's been via James, which a lot of us thought, via the Stauffer Garage brand on YouTube, on TikTok. And we can't begrudge this family trying to support themselves. They're going through a real cash crunch at the moment. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe that's another idea for a Myka channel, Cash Crunch. Go ahead and trademark that real quick, Myka. But I don't think we see Myka come back as a social media powerhouse anytime soon. But it will happen. May not happen even for the rest of this year. But as things start to blow over, as the news dries up, as it has, slowly but surely, that will happen. Thank you for tuning in today, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'd love to see your thoughts and comments below. I read each and every one of them. And I hope you have a great rest of your week.